Hey guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review for Trendy Butler. So if you aren't yet familiar with Trendy Butler, they are one of those monthly clothing subscription services, and basically what it boils down to is you pay $65 a month, and once a month you get a package that supposedly has $150 or more worth of clothing in it. And the clothes are supposed to be tailored to fit you, so not only your measurements, but you fill out what they call a style profile, and that includes things like colors that you enjoy, whether you like solid or patterned clothes, and you also pick a general overall style, so something like casual, a little bit more dressy, or something a little bit more fashion forward. So when I filled out mine, I chose the more fashion forward option, which they call diverse taste. And I also went with mostly dark colors and lots of floral patterns and things, as those are things that I tend to like. So I have the September 2017 package here, so we'll open it up and take a look at it. So it's not really an unboxing, I guess. It actually comes in a bag. And yes, I did open it already because I wanted to take a look at these and look them up on the brand website so that we can do a price comparison and see if you really do get $150 worth of clothing. So this is what you get inside. You get your clothes wrapped up in this little paper with the Trendy Butler sticker on it. And as we can see here, I've got basically a shirt and a pair of pants. So the shirt is a long sleeve kind of burgundy-ish color by this brand called Vestige, which is a US brand. And basically just looking at it, it's a plain solid shirt. The weight feels kind of like in between a typical long sleeve and a sweatshirt, so it's a little bit on the heavier side. Now the quality feels pretty nice. It definitely feels pretty strong. The fabric is nice and soft, but also sturdy feeling. But if I'm honest, I'm not massively excited about this. I mean, it's just a red shirt. So it's a little bit plain. To me, that doesn't seem very diverse taste-ish. Now, taking a look at the pants, these are basically what appear to be a pair of chinos, or khakis, however you like to refer to them. The brand here is 11 Paris. This is from their LA collection. And again, the quality feels pretty good. The fabric has a nice weight to it. The stitching seems pretty good. But again, not massively exciting. I mean, it's a pair of khakis. So while this works for me, because I actually didn't have a pair of chinos in this colorway, I was expecting something a little bit more trendy, to be honest. Now in terms of a first glance at the sizing, they look about right. The shirt is a medium, which I normally wear, and the size of it seems like it should be okay. The pants, they got the waist size right, but the inseam is longer than what I put in my style profile, so I don't know if maybe these are just, they run a bit short, so I don't know, we'll find out when I try them on, I guess. So the fit is pretty good. Everything's pretty much form-fitting the way that I like it. The inseam on the chinos was longer than I like, but it's not too big a deal, as I don't mind just cuffing them up at the bottom, or if I really wanted to, I could hem them myself to make them a bit shorter. So I did look these up on the actual clothing websites, and while I wasn't able to find either one of these specific ones for sale right now because they do seem to be seasonal brands, I kind of went with prices of similar items. So for the Vestige long sleeve shirt, they had a couple ones that looked like the similar style, and those ranged from $59 to $69. And for the pair of chinos, the only other pair of chinos that I found on that entire website were going for $105. So in terms of numbers, it does seem that you get your $150 value. Now, if I were just out doing regular old shopping, would I pay $60 to $70 for this shirt? No, I wouldn't. And honestly, I wouldn't spend $105 on this pair of chinos either. If I was gonna spend $100, I would get something that's a little bit more exciting, I think. So if you're considering trying out Trendy Butler, I thought that I would kind of break this down into just a basic list of pros and cons here. So in the pros category, we have the value. So I think it does seem that you get the $150 worth of clothing for your $65. The quality seems pretty good. I mean, these are like a pretty nice middle of the road type of clothing. I mean, they aren't super high end, but they're not low end either. So I think you get what you pay for. They do offer free exchanges if you get something that doesn't fit you properly or if it's just not to your liking. And in my dealings with their customer service team in working out this video, everybody was very polite and friendly, so it seems that they have pretty good customer service. Now, on the flip side to that, for the cons, now, as I just mentioned, everybody that I spoke with was very polite and friendly, but this took a long time for me to get this worked out. I'm talking like months. And to me, it seems like maybe they were going through some staff changes, because I ended up speaking with, I think, 3 different people by the end. So I can't fault them for that. I mean, that is what it is. And I imagine that might be different if you're just a typical paying customer, where it's a little bit more probably of an automated system versus doing a video collaboration for a review. But I do think it is worth mentioning that it took quite some time for this to actually get to my house. On the same token, this is the September package, and I didn't get it until the first week of October. But with that being said, I did search YouTube for other reviews of the September 2017 package, and I did see that most of them seem to get it in like the first week of September. So again, I think that might be related to this just being a review style video where they sent me this box versus just being a normal paying customer and getting your box every month. And the other con for me, of course, was that neither of these items were particularly exciting for me. They're just kind of plain. They didn't have any exciting patterns or any kind of, different silhouettes or anything. But again, with that being said, I've watched several other reviews, and I have seen lots of other clothing items come out that were pretty cool and definitely were more trendy, so I just didn't happen to get that in this package. So I think to have a really better idea of whether or not the clothing would be a bit more to my liking, I would have to actually get a few more months worth of boxes to just get more of an average view. So overall thoughts, and would I recommend that you try Trendy Butler? It's kind of hard to say, if I'm honest. I mean, again, I only got one package, and it wasn't particularly exciting for me. But like I said, the quality does seem to be there. You do seem to actually get the value. So if you're in the market for a bunch of clothes and you want to get some stuff every month, it might be worth a shot. So that about wraps things up for this review, guys. I would like to say thanks to Trendy Butler for sending me this package to review. And I hope that you guys found this video helpful. And as always, thanks so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.